So there's the Judiciary Committee yesterday had a hearing on the border crossing, the parents being separated from their children. I just want to say first, every question was answered by their initial statement. Like I can't even get past the chairman. Nadler's asking his questions, and what he's like, these people are saying they had the information, you just had to go to the database and scroll down and find the person's fucking number. Like, there wasn't a searchable field, as in you couldn't put in that number and go, let's find this illegal. Why? Because we don't do that. We prosecute them and find out if they're staying or they're going. This is the stupidest. Sadly, I work out and listen to stuff. A lot of it, I don't really give a shit what's going on the screen. Some things do be graced with my eyes, or are graced with my eyes, but I'm just bewildered right now at what's going on. Still, these people have been told, I mean, they've said there's a small handful of kids that have been kept, but their parents are felons and they're gonna go to jail. So are they asking to put these children in jail or to let out felons? People that the children have said, this person's beat the shit out of me. This person's assaulted me. This person's done this. And I understand at points. It's like my kid would probably say, yeah, my dad hits me. But I don't use the word hit, but that's such a general term. It's like your wordplay's not going to work here. Just like readily available. If you get hurt at a job, you're going to first lose a job. Second, lose all your shit at your house. They're gonna starve you. Sadly, this is all our fault. This is all our fault that this is going on. I don't even really have words anymore. I don't so much keep in communication with people. They talk to me sometimes and there's big questions to go, what are you thinking, guy? And we communicate some. We do what we need to do. But I'm trying to think of a tactful way to say it, but there's not really a tactful way to say it because there's just not. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. This democracy was told to be a dangerous thing a long time ago. Just for this reason, just because crazy entities can come in and go, hey, we're here. You guys, and if I'm telling you, if this ISIS girl comes back into the fucking country, if you can denounce being American, i.e., joining a fucking ISIS type group, any type of terrorist group, domestic or not, in my opinion, if you say you're with the Aryan Brotherhood, the skinheads, the Mississippi Cartel, you are denouncing your American citizenship. And in my point, you should be dealt with. Like, the government isn't what it should be. The government should be an object that when it shows up, everybody's butthole goes, whoa! It's like that pucker moment. Do you understand it? It's like where you go, oh, what's going down? Like, it's not that you're doing something wrong. It's just like, that startle factor. This is the fight or flight precursor. Am I running? Am I running? Am I running? What's going on? People, world, I will continue doing this until I'm banned on this for something, but luckily there's no comments. And that's been a glorious thing because sadly, from what I'm reading, from what I'm hearing, you can have a conservative on a platform, he just can't interject. He just can't talk. He just can't speak. It's wrong. It's hateful. Why wouldn't it be? You know, we're pushed to such a point that it's maddening. Really, it is. But we, as a country, as this constitutional republic, have a constitution right in here. Like, we're not doing anything that we're not allowed to. You're not going to take away the guns. You're not going to go, they didn't mean these semi-automatics. Who needs an AR-15? It's like, have you ever been boar hunting? Have you ever been out there where a pack of 10 pigs might run up on you? 10 pigs that are bigger than you? And I mean bigger than you as in they're a big dog that's like, you know, weighs more. I've seen pigs weigh way more than me, and I'm over 200. So most people I've got beat. There's a lot of people that, I won't say a lot, but there's a majority of people in America, a good majority, call that the people that are there. They're large, but we've all seen 800-pound. Like, I want an AR-15. I want a bullpup. I want whatever the fuck I want because this is America. I purchased it. I purchased it legally, and I did go through the background check because you have to. I'm here in Indiana, and let me say that I was heard what Barack Obama said, and I was thinking, man, is that really what goes on in Indiana? You know, I'm in Kentucky thinking, I don't want to say pretty lax laws because if something happens, you're liable to get fucking shot. So if some cop does come up, you know, P's and Q's, you know, let's be on them. But no, that was all a lie. Go up here to a gun show and talk about, oh, I heard I can just buy a gun without a background check. Yada, yada, yada. You know, even if it's interstate, there's no FFL. Like, there's a lot of those people that are like, nah, if I question you as a person, and this is how it's implied, because if you've read the fucking paperwork, it's pretty in-depth. If I question you as a person, what I should do is call cops and say, you tell these people your information, I'll stick my fingers in my ears, blah, 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 you know, whatever. I'd prefer not to do that, but again, if you're lying, if you tell them one information and then another, that's going to be it. But you just say, run my name. I don't see that I don't have a felony. It doesn't matter if it was 40 years ago. That's the reason everybody says, why fight so hard? Why fight so hard? Because it's going to be chip by chip by chip by chip by chip by chip before you're like, oh man, ain't nobody even got revolvers anymore. What's going on with this? And everybody's seeing the fucking cop get shot. Like the dude's like, oh, and I was just like, as soon as I seen that video, I was like, man, that guy is fishy. I'd have stayed right there, been like, go ahead and step out. Because you could just tell he had something squatting. He had like some boots on, had his pistol in his boots. You know, this ain't the Wild Wild West, people. This is a lawful country. And I'm sad to say that you can try to turn it to the Wild Wild West, but there's a lot of towns around here that you're gonna die in. You're gonna die fast in. And it's not that there's people tromping around with guns, but whenever shots are fired around here, Facebook starts lighting up, ching, 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 just to make sure. Because if there's no answers, there's checking to be done. So, y'all have a blessed day and enjoy it.